what's up, everybody? So, I just want to kind of really speak to you guys and elaborate a little bit more on how and why I became a DNA performance coach. I've been in the industry 15 years. I've worked with some top athletes and celebrities in the game, and I've been very blessed along my journey. And I just want to be transparent with you guys to let you know that I haven't always attempted to try to work with pro athletes and celebrities. It's been something that has just really fallen into my lap by the grace of God. And that's because I just stayed true to my craft and I stuck in something that I truly love. And there's something that I want to share with you guys, especially to my young coaches that are out there that are just getting in the fitness and wellness space and you're trying to find your way and find your lane. And I want you guys to know that it will find you if you stay persistent in your craft. You know, you guys have to understand that if you're chasing money and you're chasing status and you're chasing fame or clout, you're never going to get to where you want to get to because you're doing it with the wrong intentions. And that's why I, to this day, have continued to just fall into the right opportunities. You know, it's not by luck, it's all by the grace of God. And I want you guys to know that the reason why I now am doing DNA coaching is because my life and the journey that I've been through and the trials and tribulations have really put me in a position to, I've been forced to grow. And if you're not growing and you're constantly just you're not applying, your ability to just learn and read more and do things to grow your craft, you're only going to make a certain amount of money in this industry, and you're going to cap out at a certain dollar amount. And I'm a big believer in continuously seeking knowledge. And when I had my stroke a year ago, and I made a joke to the doctor, that because I'm half black, we have, certain things about us that you just can't run from. It was not only to lighten the energy in the room, but it was really just to make a statement that, hey, we all are designed differently and unique based on the DNA we've gotten from our parents, our grandparents, and all the generations before us. And something that really clicked with me within that moment was that, hey, if God can design us all individually, uniquely different with our own individual fingerprints, our DNA is the exact same way. And our DNA tells a story about all of us. And we have to understand that the way that our body is communicating to us is the way that we have to, take care of it and treat it. And we can really navigate a much better life and a healthier life by just listening to it. And so with me finally, having that realization and wanting to get further into my craft, even with the success I have already had up until this point, I knew that the health and fitness industry has been doing things wrong for a very long time. And I think now it's finally the time to where we start doing things a different way and we do things the right way. And so by testing your DNA and understanding your genetic code, you can understand how your body processes certain foods, how your body metabolizes caffeine, what your body's deficient in. You really learn what your body does well and what your body also doesn't do so well. And by having this data, we can truly program in a way that has never been done before. And that's why I'm very heavy on ensuring that any client who works with me, you have to do a DNA test. There's no way around it. And honestly, you got to remember too, you work very hard for your money. And if you're choosing to spend it with me and what I do within my company, I'm only going to do things to the best of my ability, but also with the best research and data out there that's backed by science. I'm not going to give you a workout that's just, new or it's a fad or I saw it on social media. And I'm not going to do the same thing with the nutrition. I'm going to literally let your body tell me how you need to be coached. And what I do during this blueprint that I create for all of my clients is I truly take your data. I'll break down every single category, your supplementation, your nutrition, your workout style, your training style as well. And understanding, hey, how you recover is very important. All these things go hand in hand. And we're going to build out a lifestyle that makes so much sense. And you're honestly going to be really glad that you did it, because now you're not training as hard. You're doing activities that are more fun to you, and you're going to really make a lifestyle change for the better. And so that's the reason for me that I really now at this point in my life and where I'm at in the industry is that I truly want to teach people so much about their body that they just start thinking like, man, how did I do this any other way before this? Because I'm 36 now. As we get older, especially men, you lose 1% of your testosterone decrease every year and your strength gains that you're going to get every year. And you have to understand that if you're not counteracting that and you're not trying to work out and fight that natural decline that happens, you're not progressing forward. So we need to formulate a plan that's very intentional and laser focused and getting you to a point to where you feel the most optimal you have ever been. And I'll be honest, a lot of men right now are walking around, you're tired, you carry the weight of your family on your shoulders. You're lethargic. You're falling asleep in the middle of the day. You're not getting enough rest. You're not eating enough. You're not working out enough. Your body's holding body fat longer than it should in certain areas that it never has before. Your hormone levels are off. You're not going to the doctor. I guarantee you, someone watching this video right now is at least two of those things I just named, you fall in that category of. And that's because we're not taking care of our health. And men, you have to understand that in order to show up for your families, show up for your community, and show up for yourselves, you have to put yourself first. And I want to encourage you guys to ensure, look, go to the doctor, get blood work done, do a DNA test, understand your genetics, because the things that you're learning about yourself, you can share this information with your children. And all of this data is going to be a key that unlocks a whole different life for you. So that's really my story on why I got into DNA coaching and why I do things to the capacity that I do it. And it's not just for men, it's for women as well. We're all uniquely designed different, and we have to understand our bodies. And guys, if you truly want to learn about this and you truly want to make a stand and step up for yourself and really push yourself to get to a better way in life, hit me up. I'll be happy to work with you. I understand what I do is not for everyone, but that's okay. But I just want you to know that I am a resource and I'm happy to be out there to share this knowledge with you because I've been doing this for over 15 years. I'm great at what I do, but that doesn't mean we can't get better. And I want to use this opportunity to share with you guys that we can get better together. So thank you for this opportunity. I look forward to hearing from you guys. I'll see you soon.